Hey everyone, today is something we all know everything about. It's Perfect Family Day, a day reminding us that perfection is not about being flawless, it's about being present. Good morning, my friends. My name is Zak. I'm the president and founder of Community Pay It Forward, the Come Together Compass, and these packed podcasting networks. And this is What You Got, the daily show where we learn something new, honor someone doing good, and challenge ourselves to build a stronger community by simply asking you to tell us, what you got?
Hi, friends, it's me, Barry. Good morning. It is a great day to come together and ask the question, What you got?
Today we feature Metro Denver hypnotherapy and family therapy. They help families heal, communicate, and grow, which fits perfectly with the day celebrating the beauty of family connection. Perfect Family Day was created to celebrate the idea that families do not need to be perfect to be meaningful. The day encourages people to appreciate the relationships they have, strengthen communication, and spend time together. It's a reminder that every family has challenges, but every family also has moments worth celebrating. People honor this day by sharing meals, reconnecting, and expressing gratitude, and taking time to appreciate the people who shape their lives. Families are not perfect. They are human. Well, I've, I, yeah, most of my family is human. There's some of them that it's a little suspect. Little suspect, but they are messy. Little suspect. They are emotional. They're beautiful, and they are complicated. But always, always, they're worth fighting for. Perfect Family Day is not about pretending everything is flawless. It's about recognizing the moments that matter. The laughter, the forgiveness, the growth, the effort, the love that shows up even when life gets hard. Perfection should not be the goal. Connection is. This is where I'm going to bring up the story I've brought up many, many times. Right now, you see families falling apart because of division, because of belief, because of politics, because of religions, because of whatever is out there. You see families falling by the wayside, and this is not acceptable. It's not necessary. It's most definitely not smart. It doesn't have to be that way. And I know for a fact it doesn't have to be that way. Why? Because my family's living proof. I got members of my family who could not be more on the religious side if they tried. And then you have me, who I am curious about all religions. And I take none of them and put them above anything, any other one. I don't I don't see us having the full picture yet. So you've got some of my family Republican, some Democrat. You see, most of us are independent. But even with independence, you've got to lean one way or the other. There's still going to be belief systems, and there's still going to be things that, well, you like more on one side than you do on the other, which is still going to cause conflict. But that's okay. Because you don't need to think like me all the time. When it comes to it, you know what? I enjoy during Christmas holiday or during Thanksgiving or whatever, tossing it over to my dad saying, Dad, why don't you go on ahead and say a prayer for those who, would like to hear a prayer? And then myself and anyone else who's at our dinner table will sit quietly as my father gives a prayer. Doesn't hurt us at all. I have yet to be hit by lightning when that happens. Did I go against anything I believe? Hell no. No, absolutely not. To be honest with you, if we had anybody who was of Muslim origin, I would ask them, is there anything that you could say, is there anything that you would like to say to honor your belief? You don't have to make anything one-sided. It's one of the great things about family is that we've all got our personality. We've all got our what we like, what we love, what our interests. We grew up as kids knowing that we were supposed to not always get along. We grew up as kids knowing that mom and dad were sometimes a bummer and that grandma and grandpa were out there to be the ones that coddle us and take care of us when the mean parents did what they do. Well, but in the end of the day, family is still who you've got. Our wonderful partner today is Daria Mann from Metro Denver Hypnotherapy and Family Therapy. She helps families rebuild, communicate, reduce stress, and overcome emotional barriers. She supports individuals, couples, and families through hypnotherapy, counseling, and guided healing. She can do this virtually or in person if you're in the Denver area, so don't worry. No matter where you're at, she's got you covered. Their work matters because families need tools. They need support. They need safe spaces to talk, grow, and reconnect. Metro Denver Hypnotherapy and Family Therapy provides those tools with compassion and professionalism. And you can find them at MetroDenverHypnotherapy.com or through their Community Pay It Forward profile. All you have to do is go to Community Pay It Forward, hit Hypnotherapy, and Daria's page is going to pop up. Or you can just make it even easier and scan this QR code right up here up top, take you straight to her page. One other way that'll make it all so easy. Say, Zach, please introduce me to that hypnotherapist, and I will make that happen. Perfect Family Day celebrates connection. Metro Denver Hypnotherapy and Family Therapy strengthens connection. Together, they remind us that families grow stronger when we support one another. family is a funny thing because family is one of those where you can have somebody in your family with a ridiculous dream that you're going to support. You'll never, you may not even think much about it, but you're going to support them 100% because you know it's part of their dream. We went through this with Free. If you would have told me when Free first moved to Japan that he was going to be there 8 years later, I would have told you you're out of your damn mind. He's not still over there, just still over there. He's over there and he's thriving, and he has become himself. I am so proud of him. And that's what happens with support. So, what is one moment in your family that reminds you perfection is not required for love? What is one moment with your family that reminds you perfection is not required for love? Mine is quite simple. My sons grew up with a drunk for a father. I was not present. I was not a good dad. I very simply was not ever going to win Father of the Year. My thought, my belief was always very much see what I do, don't do what I do, and you can succeed. I would always try to talk to my sons every moment I had a chance to, but due to other struggles and life itself, I wasn't there near enough. I wasn't present. And unfortunately, a lot of times when I was drinking. So I wasn't present, you know. Um, but the one thing that definitely shows that perfection is not required. My two boys, they've grown up. They make mistakes, but they're doing it right. And a couple times they smack me down when I start talking bad about the way that the father I was. They build me back up into knowing that, I may not have been the best dad, but I was a dad, and I did good things. So, I greatly appreciate them. So what is one moment in your family that reminds you perfection is not required for love? Please answer in the comments, like, share, subscribe, help us grow. Put those comments in there. Help people reflect on what was important to them and their family. Help give them an idea on how to grow with their new family. It's always important to continue to learn. Our mission of the day, our daily challenge is to reach out to one family member today and tell them something you appreciate about them. Again, that's reach out to one family member today and tell them something you appreciate about them. That sometimes can be the hardest thing to do. Especially with my son in Japan. God, he's a jackass with that stuff. Oh, aren't you sweet? Yeah, I think I'm going to do it to you today, boy. You just watch. It's coming for you. So reach out to one family member today and tell them something you appreciate about them. Oh, he's going to do it. And I'm going to say, watch the podcast because I called it. I called you on it. Today we honored Perfect Family Day, a reminder that connection matters more than perfection. Today we highlighted Metro Denver Hypnotherapy and Family Therapy, an organization helping families heal and grow. And today we remember that each of us has a role in strengthening the families we love. Please remember that Metro Denver Hypnotherapy and Family Therapy is a community pay-it-forward giving partner. So anytime you utilize her wonderful service, you can support a mission family member that you love simply by doing business with Daria. Join me again tomorrow for another day of learning, giving, and growing. Thank you for being here. Thank you for caring. Thank you for showing up for your family. And if you're not helping someone, you are hurting everyone. Please remember that the path of connection is something we achieve when we all come together. My name is Zak Clayton, Community Pay It Forward, the Come Together Compass, Impact Podcasting Networks, asking you what you got.